Hello folks, this is Steve AB4L. I'm turning around to show you. Look to the right. Look to the right. Look to the right. Remember there was the steakhouse series of steakhouses there? And then they got demolished and then they tore up half of the asphalt. It's been a while since I visited. They still have the temporary fence around to keep you out of the parking lot because it's a work area, build area. Let's take a look at what's going on. Chances are that device there is part of what they're doing. So I'm going to stop now and I'm going to get out my camera. We're going to go over there and peek through the fence. So hang on. Pause. So that half of the parking lot, now they have a gate open and you can see they've stoned in the path. Why do you think they did that? So that the heavy trucks going in won't sink in. So those were some kind of well, maybe somebody can tell me what they are. They obviously were in the ground. They had poles on them. Maybe they were light stanchions, but it doesn't look like it's the same. Now, they've built it up with dirt, but it doesn't look like it's got clay in it. He's marking off something. Now this wooden thing or metal thing that they're obviously going to be pouring a concrete flooring of some kind. We can see that they've already started to put up some of the framework of the building that will be here. We'll get a better look at the forms here, and they're held vertical by wood slats, so they're temporary. And I'm going to hold this up above my head, so there's already some kind of gravel in there, and they're working on leveling and making sure everything is set up right before they do the pouring. Remember, I'm an idiot running my mouth. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Now, what we see here is some curved conduits. I'm going to guess they're meant to be drains from the roof. You have to get those things in place before you do your pouring. And where they're standing there, I got this up higher. You see he's down in a little hole around that post. And that center post there where he is and the one to the right also is sunk. So that has something to do with what the ultimate structure of the building will be like. The part you can't see. And they've got a mechanized shovel over there. I think that power transformer here was always there. I think somebody else has stopped to look. So they're discussing the layout. Oh, there you are. I think the reason why they put this gravel and these rocks here are, now I'll show it to you. We had a little bit of rain and you can see a wash away starting there on the embankment. And the point of doing this sort of thing is they need the water to be able to exit if there's rain, because they've got the curtains here. See? The curtains are meant to keep gravel and sand and dirt runoff to come out into the road. Looks good. Looks good. It'll be about the size of that one.
Hey, do you know who I've talked to about getting the metal out of this?
Oh, I'm just curious. I don't have anything to do with it. Ask those guys over there. Very good. Okay. You're talking about scrap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be interested in these. That would be an example of scrap metal. And let's take a little further look. What do we have here? Rebar. Actually, if I remember right, rebar is getting expensive. It isn't just soft iron. You can see there's different sizes and shapes of preformed rebar that'll go in for different parts of the concrete reinforcement. And they need the 2x4s and 1x8s for something. Pardon my camera work if I don't get this right. And I'm assuming that has something to do with the sewage system. Okay, so he's asking whoever that person is about what he's interested in, and I guess that's his car down there. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing, and I think the reason why these are red is it has to do with some kind of communication cables. Oh, we know all about that, don't we? They came around our neighborhood. Our neighborhood. Okay, folks. Pardon me for running my mouth. Just having fun, keeping up with Okay, we're ready to go. It's interesting that somebody is asking about the scrap metal, and you'll remember that just recently I posted a video about a really big hauler truck in Cedar Falls that is associated with a where was that? In High Point, I think it was. Scrap metal, all kinds of salvage has value to somebody. And for those who, shall we say, make their living collecting it and classifying it, separating it out, and getting it to the next destination, are a part of environmental cleanup. Yes, they are. Because where would it go if they didn't? It would go into the landfill or just be thrown by the roadside, as I have seen in my travels through many countries. So, more. Have you noticed the car dealerships have more inventory now? Just thinking of that truck that went by. Steve AB40, just an idiot running his mouth, waiting for the red light to turn green after visiting where the former steakhouse used to be, saying see you in 73.